Let's make it a good day.
Coming up, 2 juicy pieces of hot dish. First, ScarJo is suing Mickey Mouse. Why this lawsuit could change Hollywood forever. Plus, the little monsters are losing their minds today. The trailer for Gaga's new movie is here. Then, she's back. Stephanie Hansen is in our studio with great ideas on how to use up all that summer zucchini. And Aries, Taurus, Sagittarius, Leo. What's in store for all of us in late summer and fall? Psychic Maria Shaw returns. Here we go.
Let's make it a good day. We do it our own way. Let's make it a good day. Oh, no matter what they say. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Good morning, Lakefield. Good morning, Brainerd. Good morning, Cottage Grove. And good morning to you. Welcome to the Jason Show. I'm Jace. Kendall has the day off, so hi to you. There's no one to say hi to today. There's no one sitting there. No one's there. But we are excited, as you just saw. Stephanie Hansen is here. We have Maria Shaw. So sit back, relax, and let me entertain you for a good 52 minutes with commercials on a Friday. Let's say hi to our audience. Please welcome. We have Tisley. Is it Tisley?
Yes.
Hi. Oh, I know you. Hi, Tisley.
You know me.
Hi, sweetie. I just wanted to make sure it was you. You know, I don't want to be acting familiar with someone I don't know. And then Kirsten. Hi, Kirsten. Kirsten, okay. See, I got Tisley's name right, but I got your name wrong. So, okay.
That's okay.
And then Maureen. Is it pronounced Maureen?
Yes,
Perfect.
it is.
Maureen, I'm going to start with you. Where are you zooming in from?
Montgomery.
Ooh, where's Montgomery on the map, Maureen?
South of Shakopee.
Okay.
Between New Prague and Waterville.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got to come down there. I've never been to Maureen.
Kolachki days. We're known for we're the Kolachki capital of the world.
Okay, I'm going to be ignorant, dumb here. What's that?
Oh my God, they're the best. They're this breaded, gorgeous dough, and it's got a filling in it, and then it's baked. It is like, oh my God, to die for. You got to come down because it's Frankie's Bakery in town that sell them.
Okay.
And also Macatoons, our grocery store.
You had me at dough. You had me. I love a carb. I've never turned down a carb. Okay, when is this holiday?
Well, we just missed it. Kolachki Day weekend was last week, but it doesn't matter. You come to Montgomery anytime for Kolachkis.
Okay, I'm coming. Can I stay with you?
Oh, God, come on over. We could have a heck of a good time.
Hey, you know what we'll do? Because I'm reading on the sheet here, I hear you love Dr. Pimple Popper as much as I do.
Oh, dear God. I just get giddy. I'm so excited to see that.
Okay, listen to this. She's on the show Monday.
No way.
Yeah, she is. I know.
Oh, my God.
I know.
I'm excited. Okay.
Well, I'm excited too. Now, Tisley, you guys stand by. We're going to have fun with you in a little bit because I have a story that you're not going to believe. So we're going to have fun with the ladies in a little bit. Okay, so here's the deal. Yesterday, oh, God, I was in a wretched mood. I was in a horrible mood. And this, right, staff? Yeah. Whatever, Tyler. I was in a wretched mood. Everybody was just irritating me. And then that all changed around 2:45 because I did an interview with Broadway legend Kristen Chenoweth. Now, I've never interviewed Kristen before. Now, and I love her because, hello, she's like the Gabriel Angel for the gays. I mean, she's like a North Star for us. At headquarters, we have a giant 24 by 36 poster of her up in headquarters. There she is, the Queen of Wicked. I love her. Anyway, never interviewed her before. Did a little satellite interview, where like I'm here and then she's in the box over there for her new show on Apple TV called Schmigadoon. We'll talk about that later. Anyway, I'm kind of teasing ahead. We're going to air this when, Jeff? Wednesday. Doing the interview, we immediately bonded. And if you watch the show, remember how I bonded with Paige Davis from Trading Spaces, and now like we're besties? We didn't bond like that because we were in person, but I immediately, when you see the interview, you'll see we were cracking jokes, we were laughing our butt off, and we got done with the interview. We got done. I got the little rap. They're like, okay, Jason, shut your mouth. And I go, Kristen, we got to go, and we laugh some more, and she goes, Jason, she goes, I just want you to know, she goes, I know this sounds weird. She goes, it's going to sound weird, but I just need you to know that you are surrounded by people who love you, that the people around you that you are surrounded with love you. And she goes, and I went, oh, okay, thank you. She goes, I know it sounds weird, but I'm being told to tell you this. She was visited like she had a voice or an image or something came to her while she was talking to me, a person she's never met before. And she goes, I'm being told to tell you this. And it was loud. And I was like, and I got done with the interview and I pressed exit. I'm like, what the hell was that? And I called the executive producer, Jeff. I said, you will not believe, I have had some crazy things happen during celebrity interviews. I've fallen backwards. I've fainted. Matthew McConaughey stuck his armpit in my face. I've had a lot of weird things happen. But I've stepped on Gwen Stefani's hair. I've never had this happen, and it floored me. Wait till you see this moment. You'll see it on Wednesday, and the whole interview. She is now one of my favorites, and I can't wait. And she's buddies with our buddy Melissa Peterman. Anyway, that's Wednesday on The Jason Show. Ugh. Anyway, let's get started. Roll it, Leo. It's time for the hot dish. Here we go. Drama in the Hollywood, and it involves Black Widow herself. This is big. Scarlett Johansson is suing Disney over the release of Black Widow. She says the release of the movie on Disney Plus and in theaters at the same time was a breach of her contract with Disney and Marvel. She says the streaming release hurt box office sales. Disney fired back saying the lawsuit is a callous disregard to the pandemic, and she's received $20 million so far. I love Disney, but you watch the show enough to know I have no problem smacking them across the forehead. I think they're in the wrong here. And no matter how this lawsuit pans out, here's what I know, Oprah, for sure. This will change Hollywood forever. And that sounds really dramatic, but this is one of those watershed moments because every agent, if you listen closely, you can hear every agent in LA County going through their client's contract looking for a streaming carve-out. Because what's going to happen is all of these actors with these contracts for movies, there's not a condition for streaming. Because according to Scarlett, the reason this is a big deal for Scarlett, according to her, her contract and her salary was semi-based on how much box office revenue was going to come in. She got a piece of that pie. But because it wasn't a purely theatrical release, she's claiming that it hurt her paycheck. There's an argument to be made. But from now on, and you know, when this happened, there's an analogy, there's a parallel here. This is what happened in the 80s and 90s when home video started becoming big. None of the actors in shows and movies in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, even in the early 80s, they didn't have residual carve-outs in their contract. Okay, well, when this is sold to thousands of people, millions of people on home video, the actor, is going to get a portion of it. That wasn't around. Now it is. Now there are home video clauses in all contracts, streaming clauses. This is going to fundamentally change Hollywood. And I'm firmly on ScarJo's side. As much as I love Mickey, ScarJo is absolutely right. It was a theatrical and a streaming release. A contract's a contract, as Mim Marion Davy tells me. Next in the dish. By the way, got to have a meeting with her about my contract. It's up in like 27 days. Then Jeff and I are going to leave, and we're going to open up a nail salon. Next in the dish. Jeff doesn't know that. The trailer for Lady Gaga's new movie, House of Gucci, is out. Look at this.
It was a name that sounded so sweet, so seductive. Synonymous with worth, style, power. But their name was a curse too.
I've been the Gucci all my life.
Your name is in the history books.
Paolo, you are Gucci, you need to dress the part. It's chic.
Adam Driver, Jared Leto, I should say, here comes Jared Leto. That's him. An unrecognizable Jared Leto, Jeremy Irons, and Al Pacino joined Gaga. So if you don't know the movie, and I forgot about this story, and I was alive in the mid-90s. The movie is based on the real-life story of a woman who's accused of orchestrating the assassination of her ex-husband, Adam Driver, who was the head of the Gucci fashion house. Here is the movie poster for House of Gucci. Again, take a look at the guy all the way to the right. Girl, that's Jared Leto. That is Jared freaking Leto in some massive makeup. Amazing. Let me tell you, we are all excited for this, and Baby Bjorn, producer Baby Bjorn, who loves Gaga, all morning long he's been walking around the building going, the Father, the Son, the House of Gucci, because that's in the last line of the trailer is Gaga doing that. This could garner all of them another nomination. This really could. Now, let's see how the movie is as a whole, but beyond excited. House of Gucci hits theaters only in November. Let's go back to the audience. Did you guys see that trailer?
Yes.
Okay, does it not look good?
Looks amazing.
I think it looks good.
Seriously, Tisley, Gaga, she's like unrecognizable.
I love Gaga. She could wear, I love her. She could do Cat in the Hat, and I'm in.
Yeah.
Great.
Maybe that'll be her next one. Tisley, did you see, she walked out of a store this week in heels that were like 8 inches high. Did you see that photo?
I didn't.
Oh my God.
Are you surprised? It's Gaga.
I know. Go Google it. It's hysterical. Ladies, stand by. We're going to have fun with you a little bit later. They also get mugs because they're part of the virtual audience. And you go get your mug full of OJ, Tang, Sanka, and meet me back here in just a few minutes. Back in a moment. The hot dish is so big today, we have another serving. Coming up next, Rosie O'Donnell is returning to one of her most beloved franchises, and we think it's going to be a home run. Then, Zucchini Palooza. Looking for some new recipes and ideas for all that summer zouk? Stephanie Hansen is in our kitchen with some Stepherific recipes. And which sign will be lucky and which sign is on the crazy train this year? Psychic Maria Shaw is back with the answer. That and more when The Jason Show continues. Welcome back. Rick Astley, everyone. You will not believe this. Never Gonna Give You Up and the viral music video just hit 1 billion views on YouTube. 1 billion. Thanks to all of those Rick rolls. Oh, look, I'm 46, getting ready to turn 47 next week. And yeah, a week from tomorrow, yesterday. I'm so old that I had the CD, or I had the cassette single of, did you have it too, Jeff? Yeah. It had the instrumental version, then it had like the disco remix, it had the club version. I loved cassette singles. Oh, I loved cassette singles. Next in the dish, speaking of music, Dolly Parton was on with Andy Cohen last night, and she made some news about her and another legend. Look at this.
Denzel T wants to know why you and Reba have never done a song together.
Reba and I just did a song together. She did a remake.
Is that going to be on your new album or her new album?
No, it's on her album. We redid the song "Does C Love You" that she did years and years ago. We did a new version of it. It turned out really good because I've always wanted to sing with her, and don't know why we never did it until now. But we really sounded good together. I think the fans are going to like it.
Of course. There's no think, Dolly. Of course we're going to. And here we go. We have Gaga news, and now we have this news. Dolly also confirmed that she is going to have a cameo on Grace and Frankie. Why is this a big deal? Hello, Grace and Frankie are Jane Fonda and Lily Tomlin, which means it is a 9 to 5 reunion, which means tears. Tears. Lots of tears. And I still want to buy her perfume, which is in. Can we get it now? Is it in stores now, Jeff? I don't know. Why am I turning to Jeff like he's the perfume expert? But let's order some for the station. I mean, not for the station, just for us. Remember, I'm going to spray Kendall with it. I'll pay for it. Come get my, Jeff doesn't want to use this credit card. Come get my Amex. We'll pay for it, yeah. It's always the answer around here. Go get Jason's Amex. Let's talk to the audience. Okay, show of hands, ladies. Who thinks Dolly Parton is a national treasure? Raise your hand. Thank you. Right? Okay, have any of you been to Dollywood? Any of you three been to Dollywood?
No, I want to.
Okay, I'm telling you, we have a new boss here, Marion Mim Davey, and I'm campaigning to have her send the Jason Show to Dollywood. Would you guys come with us?
Yes.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Hello.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I know, it's a great idea. I mean, if they can do Town Ball, we can send the Jason Show to Dollywood.
I agree. Exactly.
Thank you. The people have spoken. Thank you, ladies. We'll talk to you in a little bit. Next up, big news for an upcoming TV version of a classic movie from the 90s. You follow all that? One of the stars of League of Their Own will be returning to the field. Look at this.
Watch this.
That's it?
Yeah, you can't do it, mate.
Do it. I could do it. Yeah, how long you been working on it, Doris?
That took me about a year. Not counting them 2 months I was in the hospital, bat hit me right in the head. Bam.
Really?
Yep.
Your head not your behind, because that looks really swollen.
Ha ha! All the way, May. That's Rosie O'Donnell with Madonna from Penny Marshall's classic from 1992. This week, Rosie confirms she'll be making a guest appearance in the upcoming series on Amazon based on the movie. This one is going to feature all new characters. This is, look, I don't always think movie to TV transitions work. Hello. I mean, Ferris Bueller's Day Off was a show. Dirty Dancing was a show. None of these should have been a show. But this makes sense. There's a plethora of great stories from that era of women's baseball. I love this. There's one more person I think should be joining this new version of A League of Their Own. Kendall. Look at her from Town Ball a couple weeks ago. Stole the show that day as a Rockford Peach. She's our Rockford Peach. What is she? She's in wine country again today? What is she doing? Oh, she's actually in Rockford today. Really? Oh, she's in Rockford. Should text her, see if she has her outfit on. Wouldn't that be funny if she just walked around the town of Rockford dressed as a peach? Next on the dish, there's a new TV show about the royal family. It's an animated parody following 8-year-old. Now, I haven't seen this. The staff is loving this, but it's following around 8-year-old Prince George. Let's look at this.
Hey, Charlotte.
Hi, George. Oh, is that French toast?
Why? Do I look fat? I mean, yes.
I want to be king. She's had her go. Now it's my turn. I'm not a little boy any longer. I don't have to go running the machine.
Charles, hurry up. We're leaving.
Coming, Mummy.
Look at me. I work harder than anyone around here.
Sweetheart, you have no idea how much work it is.
Boy, keep it moving.
To be the head of a state, family, and syndicate.
I think this playdate is a big success.
Oh, certainly, sir. I haven't had this much fun.
Okay, well, of course it's more fun than whatever life event you were about to reference. Your life's a low bar.
The Prince is now streaming on HBO Max. So it's a former writer on Will and Grace created the show. Now, here's the deal, because, there's always people that are not happy. Some critics aren't happy that the show pokes fun at a kid. I actually don't think it's poking fun at the kid. The kid is the one poking the fun. I mean, it's George's show. I don't know. I think people are perhaps being a little sensitive. I will watch the show and give you my perspective when I do, but still, I think, come on, people. It's an animated show. I think there are bigger fish to fry right now. Next to the dish, we're remembering the king of the infomercial, Ron Popeil, who hawked dozens of his This is Ted's favorite story today. Not that he's dead, but this because he loved him. He hawked dozens of his inventions on TV. He has passed away. His company made millions selling things like food dehydrators, pasta makers, veggie choppers, and Ted's favorite, spray-on hair. Look at this.
But you can't do your job yet.
What?
Something's wrong. As perfect as you are, something's wrong. I know it's mean to say, but what is it, Ron? See, look, we can't have you do an infomercial with a bald spot.
You mean this over here?
That over
Well,
there.
we've got a can of GLH here.
Yes. Remember the
You all want to
infomercial
know
with
about
GLH?
GLH and how does it really work? Well, it has nothing to do with the Ronco electric food dehydrator, but let me do this very, very quickly so I can get on with the show, all right? I'll just...
First time I met Ron, when he asked me to do GLH with him, he took me to a restaurant and proceeded to grab every waiter and busboy in the restaurant and spray their head to prove that the project worked. Look at that. The bald spot's gone. All right, Ron.
That, of course, is Minnesotan Nancy Nelson with Ron in one of his many infomercials. GLH stands for great looking hair, and it contained powder particles that stuck to the scalp. Ron was 86 years old. I think we're gonna get some of that. Can you still buy the GLH? Hold on a minute, let me pull this up. We'll get some for maybe, me and photographer Eric will try it. GLH, I don't know if they still sell it though. The spray on hair, that was really big in the 80s. We can, Amazon. Okay, I'm gonna get some here. What do you think, a medium brown for me? Dark brown? Wow, there it is. I'm gonna get some. I don't, luckily, knock on whatever material this is. I'm okay right now, but okay, bye now. We'll be getting that next week. Anything for ratings. Next in the dish, there's a dominant player on Jeopardy this week, and not only is he cleaning up on the competition, he has a quirk that's getting under a lot of viewers' skins. Look at this.
Born around 247 BC and followed in footsteps of Carthaginian general Dad Hamilcar Barca, conquered by death around 183 BC. Matt.
What's Hannibal?
Yes. Born around 1820, heroically conducted a railroad passed in 1913. Matt.
What's Tubman?
Yes. He played Sergeant Matt Eversman in the movie Black Hawk Down and Ethan Chandler on Penny Dreadful. Matt.
What's Hartnett?
Yes.
State's richest person.
Okay, that's Matt, and he's driving everyone nuts. When it comes to people, respondents almost always say who is, not what's, and he is constantly saying what. And that is, of course, getting all the Jeopardy fans all worked up. I get it. There are small things. I'm sure that I get the emails. There are small tics that I have that drive people nuts. You know, slamming on the desk or telling a story that I've told 40,000 times. But I get it if you're watching that and he just keeps doing it. We don't know why he's doing it, though. Do we know yet? I mean, he hasn't said a reason why. So maybe if it's a tick or something, I don't want to make fun of that, but it's the little things. We're going to take a break. Stephanie Hansen returns. We are returning guests to the studio. We had Thrifty Traveler yesterday, and now Hansen is back with what to do with all of, look at her. She's Instagramming away. Wave to the people, Steph. Stephanie and her magical zucchinis when we return. Back in a moment. Welcome back. It has been a long time since we've been over here. A long time. So long that I don't even know what camera to look at. Do I look at this one? That's right. You may have hit a rut with your cooking this summer, and we can all use a few tips to spruce things up, especially when it comes to the zucchini. Joining us with some of her favorite zucchini recipes is the Zucchini Queen herself, Stephanie Hansen, everyone.
Hi, friends. I'm back.
Welcome back. You're our second in-studio guest.
I should have been first, but that's a whole nother story.
I know. You know what happened?
I was busy.
No, Thrifty Traveler slipped Jeff 100.
Oh, well, and that Thrifty Traveler guy's pretty good, so.
I'm just joking.
You
I'm
know.
kidding. Jeff is like, don't say
He's gonna get me in
it's
trouble.
It's a joke, people. Anyway, okay.
I was telling you, I grew everything on this table from seeds at my Ely Hilltop garden. That's impressive. Look.
It is. I love it. I can't grow anything.
Other than a few misshapen zucchini, which do you know why they get like this?
No.
Because I learned why. I have not enough pollinators in my garden, so I don't have enough flowers and things for the bees, so they're only kind of half pollinating them.
Oh.
So they look so ugly, but they taste just fine.
Now, are they in season right now, Steph?
Yes, the zucchini has come in. I'm up in northern Minnesota, so you people in the Twin Cities are probably just like, anybody want zucchini? So I'm here to rescue you and tell you some things that you can do with it that are fun.
Because if you're wondering why, it's like, why in the world are you just focusing on one vegetable? It's because there's an abundance of zucchini.
Yeah, once you have it in your garden, you end up just getting copious amounts, and you try to give it to everyone you know.
Yeah.
You try to bring it to work, but a lot of people aren't at work, so literally people are going door to door with zucchini.
I don't know if I'd answer that door.
Come on,
sure.
come on.
Okay.
It's good.
We're starting with chocolate chip zucchini muffins.
Yes, we're gonna start with these. These are really easy, and kids like them. My daughter will tell you I was always putting zucchini in chocolate cake, in pancakes. I was always trying to sneak in the vegetables, like Jessica Seinfeld, Jerry Seinfeld's wife. She had a cookbook about that. But these muffins are just delicious, and they're full of zucchini, and kids don't know. If you cut it fine enough, they can't even see it.
What does it add, Steph?
Makes it moist.
That's what it is?
Yes, it just gives it texture. It makes it moist. I cooked these last night, so just feel one. You can feel how moist it is.
Okay, can you not use that word? I mean, you've literally used it 3 times in a row. Can you pick another word? I mean, like.
Well, no, because the other word is worse.
Oh, the other word is worse.
I was gonna say they're kind of wet, but that's not good either.
No, they are wet. They are moist.
They're delicious.
May I, while you talk, may I put this when I may bite one? Okay.
And I'm gonna have you do something else too, because we're gonna make a super easy goat cheese and zucchini salad.
Okay.
And this requires no cooking. So if it's super hot, you don't have to cook. I want you to just shred.
Can I tell you the rag that I just wiped my face with had cleaning supply on it?
Yeah, it did, because I cleaned my plates. See, we're a little rusty here, you guys. Stuff was under the table. I had to clean things.
I know. My lips now taste like Windex.
Well, yeah, but they're clean.
Okay, yeah.
And squeaky clean. Okay, you're gonna do something. You're gonna just shave zucchini into this bowl, okay?
Okay.
We're gonna make.
What are we doing? What are we making?
Well, we're gonna make a little cold zucchini salad, and I'm gonna tell you about some of the other things that you can do with zucchini while you're doing that.
Okay.
You are you don't have to do it you can do it all of the white part too. So zucchini is something that just keeps on giving, right? So you can put it in things, but you can also just make a super simple salad. What Jace is doing is he's just shaving zucchini into ribbons. I spared you. When was the last time you shaved a vegetable, friend? He's like, I'm shaving.
I barely shave myself.
True.
I mean, look at me. I mean, I have never really shaved a zucchini, Steph.
I was gonna actually bring the spiralizer, but I didn't because I know how much you hate it.
I hate it.
And you have had spiralizer fails.
I've had nothing but fails. Is that a good?
Yeah. It's fine. Just,
Are you
I'm judging.
My zucchini shaving? I don't know.
Yeah, I know, honey.
I host a TV show. I mean,
it's fine.
I have very few marketable skills.
You do.
No, okay. Oh, that's what you do.
Yeah, so we're just gonna keep going and it gets, so here we go. So we've got these nice zucchini shreds.
Yeah.
Now, you're gonna put them with a very simple olive oil and vinaigrette dressing.
Even with the skin? You eat the skin too?
Totally. You eat the whole thing.
Okay.
Because these are garden fresh. Like, everything is good. You could even go back and forth like that. You could have your kids do this. Kids love to eat vegetables once they've cooked them.
Free manual labor.
Yeah. So, okay, you've got your zucchini in there, and you're gonna give it a little bit of lemon juice.
Okay.
Okay.
I love fresh juices.
Oh, so do I.
Yeah,
a little olive oil, which I forgot, so we're rusty. We're just gonna pretend it's in here.
Okay.
Oh, that olive oil smells delicious. Then we're gonna do a little zesty. This is my tool of life, okay?
Oh, I have a zester.
I use my zester for everything, and I'm writing a cookbook, and I felt like a zesting company is gonna sponsor me because every recipe I'm like, microplane or zest. Because I use it for garlic, I use it for onions, I use it for citrus.
So a little bit of lemon zest?
Yep, just to give it a little more. Then we're gonna add a little salt and pepper. Remember, we have our olive oil in there that's not in there.
Yeah.
And you're gonna toss.
Okay, I'll toss that.
Okay.
Okay.
You didn't say you liked the muffin.
Oh, I know. I remember I wiped my face with Windex. That took my mind off things.
It ruined the joie de vie of the muffin.
But your muffin was good.
I want my muffin to be good. I want them to be delicious. I want kids to like them. They're very easy to make. You can make breads too.
You can.
I do have a muffin recipe on my website too. Okay, so.
Continue.
You don't want dusty muffins.
No.
All right, so here we go. We have our beautiful shaved salad. See, that was easy.
It was very easy.
Can you talk?
I can.
Okay, this garden basil is so fresh. I don't know if Eric can zoom in. It literally has dirt on it because I didn't have time to wash it off. So we're
okay. I mean, out of all the things for you to have time to do, could you please wash the dirt off the produce before you show it on TV?
Okay, it's just I didn't realize it was so dirty until I got here, and that's again, friends, live TV, we're a little rusty.
Yeah.
Okay, so you sprinkle a little basil on. You're gonna put a little bit of these shredded almonds. Oh, there's a spider walking by.
Okay, and there we go.
And it's just super delicious, very simple. I kind of want you to eat some, but...
I'm going to eat some during the break. We'll see how it is, and we're going to talk some restaurant news when we come back. Back in a moment, everyone. And we're back with the one and only Stephanie Hansen. Talking zucchinis. Okay, let's finish up this salad. Is there anything else we need to do with the salad?
So just a little bit. It's not super hard. We're just going to put a little goat cheese. This is a local goat cheese that we're putting on there. I always try to cook with local products when I can.
I love goat cheese.
I do too. People have goat cheese feelings. If you don't love it, like we love it.
Yeah, executive producer Jeff hates it. Like,
he could use feta.
Yeah.
He could use mozzarella. He could just use Parmesan shavings, the same as we did with the zucchini with the vegetable peeler.
It just adds a nice little pop to me. You know what I mean? Like a little tartness to cheese. Yeah.
And it's creamy and it's goaty and it's healthy and it's good for you.
Yeah, that's fantastic. That's light, a good summer-side
simple.
salad. Super simple. Yeah.
And it's raw zucchini. It's a good way to get rid of lots of zucchini.
So we have the muffins, the chocolate muffins, we have the salad, and now I have been staring at these because I like little poppables. What is this?
This is, okay, last weekend on our radio show, Weekly Dish, we were talking about all the things you can do with zucchini. And a listener, her name is Janine Gatsky.
Hi, Janine.
She sent me a copy of a recipe card of zucchini tots. And she was like, I made these zucchini tots, you should make them. So a lot of the listeners made them and were sending me pictures like all through the week. So last night I was like, I'm gonna quick try to make some zucchini tots. Now, mine are more zucchini savory muffins or bites because I didn't have the small mini muffin pan that Janine used. But again, these are great for kids. I made a ranchy sauce to go with it.
Okay.
It's just Parmesan cheese, 1 egg, zucchini, and some breadcrumbs and some shallots. And
here, let me eat one while you finish telling me about it. Okay.
Yeah, so they're savory, and the ranchy sauce makes them good for kids. And you can use cheddar cheese if you want to instead of Parm. They're great for like an appetizer bite, but again, this recipe alone for just 6 of them uses 2 cups of zucchini. So if you wanted to make them for your family.
So, okay, what's all in that? What am I eating?
Zucchini, shallot, 1 egg, breadcrumbs, and spice. That's it.
That's it?
Yeah, and they're like a little veggie tot. So if you're a paleo person or you're trying to keep your carbs down, it'd be a great way to do it. You could use almond flour instead of breadcrumbs if you wanted to.
This is really good, and this is one of those things like if you are trying to have a snack but you don't want to eat like chips or something, you could pop a couple of these.
And you could have them for breakfast too. They're almost like little mini quiches.
Yeah. But
yeah, and the ranchy sauce, I made that.
Now when you say ranchy sauce, what did you do to the ranch?
I made, okay, this is a little hidden dip tip, okay? Cottage cheese. Cottage cheese makes a great base for a dip. Do you not love cottage cheese? But you liked the ranchy sauce. See, everybody does. It's plain yogurt, cottage cheese that's blended. Is this like, did I have a total fail here? Dill, garlic, lemon juice. I'm just gonna keep going. And you blend it all up so people don't even know it's cottage cheese. Full of protein, Do you have a cottage cheese thing that I
do.
don't know about?
I do.
Did I just ruin your life?
I can't. That was good, but I can't stand cottage cheese.
But maybe you didn't notice that it was in the sauce.
Because in our office, executive producer Jeff eats it basically every day.
Because it's so full of protein and delicious.
No, and he puts the weirdest stuff with it, like just weird fruits, pork, like a shank, and then just salt and pepper.
Pork shank with his cottage cheese. That's
just
the best.
Weird things.
I love it.
And everything dips stuff in it.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Ted and I just, it's disgusting. So, but I will admit that is really good.
Okay, thank you, because I didn't know you didn't like cottage cheese.
I hate it.
But as soon as I said that, your face just was like.
And in my ear, Ted goes, I'm out. I'm out.
Segment over.
Segment over. I loved it until that moment.
It's a hidden ingredient, though, because it gives a sauce like extra thickness without, there's no mayonnaise in there. So it's a little healthier. It's nicer for kids. It's got just the cottage cheese and the plain yogurt.
Okay.
And a little ranchy sauce.
You know her, you love her. For more information, head to stephaniesdish.com. And hey, by the way, Stephanie's going to hang around at the end of the show with some restaurant news. A lot of stuff happening, so you don't want to miss that. We're going to take a break. We'll be back right after this. That was good. I know you did. That's all right. Welcome back. Oh, happy Friday. Our next guest is back in town and ready to give you a reading. Please welcome back to the show one of our favorites and one of yours, the one and only psychic Maria Shaw. Hello, my friend.
Hello.
Okay, I want to get through a lot, so we're going to get right to it. Let's start. Now, I'm going to say this. At the end of this segment, Maria's going to tell you what sign is on the crazy train, and it's a one-way ticket, girl. So we'll get to that in a minute. But this season, let's start with the good. You have a title for the season we're in right now. What is it, Maria?
Yes, it's the summer of love, the summer of do-overs and second chances. This summer, we have so many planets retrograde, and we have the sun in the sign of Leo right now. So a lot of people are reconnecting with their lost loves, their exes, their old flames. Think of J-Lo and Ben. That's a great example. And they're both Leos. But this is going to be a time, no matter what sign you are, that if you want to reconnect with an old friend, a family member that maybe you haven't spoken to in a while, or an old lover, this is a good summer to reconnect.
Yeah, because you said it's not just about lovers. It's about any type of relationship, a reconciliation or a reunion. This is a good time to do it.
It is. It's a good month to forgive people too, and to ask for forgiveness. So a lot of relationships can be reestablished and maybe even improved. So this is really a summer of second chances.
Let's talk about the season we're in right now, and that's the season of Leo. I'm a Leo. My birthday is next Thursday. What are you seeing for Leos?
Well, I just want to say for you real quickly, you may be spending some money by the end of the year, but next year is going to be fantastic for finances for you. And then you're still in a good gambling cycle, not only on your birthday, but October 11th through December 28th, Jason, you could hit a jackpot.
I'm sorry, what were the dates for the jackpot again?
October 11th through November 28th, or December 28th.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's your lucky time to gamble. I know your chart in my head. You may be spending some money toward the end of the year on things that need to be fixed or the repaired, etc. But I also think that you could win some too. So I think you'll be in good shape. But next year is fantastic for you as well, especially May onward. And you may be joining with a new partnership. I don't know if it's a new sponsor or a company, but there may be a new partnership develops for you, unless you're developing one in 2022. So the year ahead looks really good for you.
Very interesting. Okay, let's talk about another fall sign. How about Sagittarius?
Sagittarius have good aspects to make more money. But they're reviewing their finances right now. A lot of people that are born under the sign of the Archer are questioning if they're in the right position. Are they on the right path business-wise? How can they make more? How can they pay down debt? So it is a really good time for Sagittarius to consider that. And around the end of the year and up until March of next year is going to be an opportune time for Sagittarians.
Okay, and you mentioned, Maria was on my radio show a little while ago. Talk about the water signs, how they're faring right now.
The Cancers, the Pisces, the Scorpios, they'll get through this summer okay. But really, the big news is December 28th of this year through May 11th of next year is going to be one of the best years they've had in a long time, especially our Pisces friends. Jupiter will be in their sign, but Scorpios and Cancers will benefit from that too. So whatever sign you are, one of those water signs, think about what you want to do, plan a vision, and then take action toward the end of the year or next year. It'll likely materialize.
And then, as I teased a little bit ago, tell everyone the sign that has booked a long trip on the crazy train.
The trip goes on until the middle of July 2026. You heard that right. Taurus people are on the crazy train, and their mates, their spouses, anybody that's around them will also have to buy a ticket too to help them navigate it. Now, it's not always going to be terrible upsets and upheavals because they're being visited by Uranus right now, which is a planet of crazy chaos. But there are also going to be a lot of wonderful surprises too. So if you're a Taurus or related to one, know that you're on this crazy train for about another 5 years.
Okay. Maria, hold on just a second. Photographer Eric, can you come over here real quick? Just run over here. I need to give you a hug. Come here. Oh. Because Maria, his wife, is a Taurus.
Oh, thank you,
I'm
Jason.
so sorry, Eric. I'm so sorry. I'm very sorry. It's 4 years.
It's already been like 14.
Maria, did you hear him? He said it's already been 14. Yeah. Hey.
He's got a good sense of humor, sure. And I do want to say this for Tauruses, though, 2023, starting in June, and for 12 months after that, will be one of the best years they'll have in the entire decade. There's a lot of good luck coming their way, too.
I love it. We always love you. We can't wait to have you back when we have an audience. You can catch Maria this weekend at the Radisson Blu Mall of America. Admission is $10 and readings are $20. For more information, head to mariashaw.com. We're going to take a break. We'll be back right after this. Poor Eric. Stephanie Hansen with some food news, restaurant news coming up in a little bit. Plus, we're going to say goodbye to our wonderful audience. But right now, hey guys, stay connected with us on social media. You know our addresses, Jason Show TV on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And don't forget our personal accounts too. Wacky stuff there all the time. Just search for Jason Matheson. We're going to take a break. Stephanie Hansen and our audience next. Welcome back, everyone. Just a couple minutes left. Let's say goodbye to our fabulous audience. Ladies, thank you so much for being here. Come back. I'm coming to that festival, and you guys come see me when our audience is back, okay?
We'll be there.
Absolutely.
Bye, guys.
Thanks.
Okay, Hansen.
Bye.
Okay, Hansen, let's get to some news. Let's start with some BBQ.
Oh, I went to the new food truck from Animale's Barbecue. It's Animale's Burger Company, and had like the best burger and the best pastrami sandwich of my entire life.
Really?
It's at Bauhaus Brew Labs. His barbecue is at Abel's Seed Brewing. Now he's got the burger truck that's exclusively burgers, pastrami, and they've got some vegetarian items too. At Bauhaus, which is a great outdoor patio.
Yeah.
I mean, that burger was just fantastic.
A seltzer?
Yeah, so at Bauhaus,
yeah.
The girls in front of me had this seltzer called Bolo that I had not had. They had a watermelon, lime, basil flavor, and I know COVID and everything, but they're like, do you want to try it? Of course I did, and it was fantastic. So if you go to Bauhaus, you can get this delicious seltzer.
About 30 seconds. I love these guys at Meteor Bar. I love them so much.
I talked about this on Weekly Dish. I had a drink that epitomized summer. It was watermelon, basil, gin and lime, and just the smell of it as I was bringing it to my face was like standing in my garden.
Yeah.
It was fantastic. It's a Rob Jones special.
And quickly tell them, Meteor, who the guys are two legendary.
Rob Jones, legendary bartender. I used to call him my bartender crush before everybody got weird with the Me Too thing. He's just a fantastic bartender. Meteor Bar is kind of a dive bar that used to be Donnie Darko's, and they bought it. It's a
Elliot Manthe from Spoon
Yes,
Stable. Yeah.
yes. It's a beautiful, divey, delicious place to drink.
And two great guys to support.
Yes.
Meteor Bar. Monday, the moment you don't want to miss. See what happens when I go golfing for the first time ever with Ted, Leo, and Kendall. Plus more. Yeah, that's Monday. That's going to do it for us. Thanks to Steph. Thanks to Maria. Thanks for you to watch. Thanks to you for watching this week. If you're going... It's Friday. I'm just going to say this. Go have fun this weekend. I'll see you Monday. Come on, Steph. Let's go get some zucchini and muffins.